To start, I'd just like to say that this film would not have been possible without the help and support of my friends and family. Thank you. Deadline was a really fun shoot. We filmed it all in one day on my Nikon D3300. The cast was made up of my friends and my little brother Joe.
Hello.
None of them are experienced actors, but I was really grateful for how seriously they took the roles. The audio was recorded on my Rode NTG 4 Plus. Finn
Hello.
even ended up in the final film with the mic. He's meant to be there. The biggest challenge for this film was making the chair. I took an old deck chair, wrapped its frame in tin foil and duct tape to give it a futuristic look. The wires at the back were a selection of old painted hosepipe, cut up skipping rope and plastic straws. However, I wanted it to look like a child could have made it, so I lined the cover with digger bedding. I cut out the inside of a plastic tennis racket and painted it red, and used it as a vent in the bottom of the chair, so when I put the smoke machine in there, the smoke could escape. I finished the back with Christmas lights so that it looked like it was actually using electricity. My brother Ethan made some fancy looking wires and attached them to the back of his monitor that he let me use for the film. The helmet for the chair was made out of an old sick bow, but we didn't tell that to Joe McGowan because he had to wear it. The sound design for the chair was done by me and my sister.
Hello.
Going around my house with my Rode NTG 4 Plus and recording sounds we thought sounded cool. Then, bringing these sounds into Audacity, I edited them, changing the pitch and adding reverb before putting them in the final film, transforming a scene like this into this. Most of the sound effects in the final film are Foley and have been recorded in this way as well. There are quite a lot of VFX shots in this film. Each one of them brought their own challenge. Things like screen replacements, picture replacements, adding glow to the bottles. The most difficult one of all was the head replacement shot. Not in this shot, these two are identical twins. In this shot. To accomplish this, I first took the shot of the lads removing their balaclavas, then I told them to leave and got a shot of the background. Then in the same location I put Joe against the green screen looking stern at the camera. I then brought these elements into hit film, and placing the empty background beneath the video in the timeline, I was able to remove the actor's head. Then I keyed out Joe's head and positioned it over where the actor's head should be. Then using feathering, I made the next line up. I then tracked the neckline of the actors to get the information of their movements, and then parented this information to the head, meaning that Joe's head would now move with the actor's body. A bit of darkening and desaturation to make the images match. And then I had to do a lot of rotoscoping for when the heads come out from underneath the balaclavas and when Joe walks in front of the actors, but in the end I was pretty happy with how the shot turned out. Finally, I edited the film in HitFilm and licensed some music off Musicfine.